All right, we just wrapped episode 9 of Haunted Live. I, your host, James B. McDaniel, your social host. I'm here inside the Rosemont Plantation with the men themselves, the Tennessee Wraith Chasers. Guys, you've been in this building before. How did tonight shape up to your past visits?
No comparison. We might have had one night that maybe like kissing the butt of this one.
Yeah.
But not anything like what went on
that old
tonight.
euphemism. Yeah. So it was honestly hard for me in the social media command center to keep track of everything that was going on tonight. Yeah. Chris, what was the incident that stood out the most to you tonight?
Probably whenever Mike was tied up in the chair and we just had all these entities. It's almost like they were surrounding him. You know, one would pop up to his left, one would pop up to his right. I mean, it would crawl up the wall. It would start like doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah. I mean, something was trying to get to him.
Well, when we started off in the nursery, we saw a shadow. I saw the shadow in the corner. Right when we started bringing
everybody on social media, by the way, saw the same shadow.
Yeah, right when we started bringing up the treasure, the silver, we're here for that. What are you gonna do? That's when the meter activity started going. When we switched to Time Me Up, it said sacrifice.
Yeah, and then it said paralysis on the Oculus. I forgot about that.
That was crazy.
That was during the commercial break. The Oculus, like, as soon as I get him tied up, it goes paralysis.
And then he leaves, and I go, I want to see your face. I want to hear your voice. Then it comes up, voice. I'm like, well, I hear your voice.
Yeah. I like what you did on air, tying it together, mentioning, like, paralysis is what this hag supposedly does to people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I liked that. Now, Doogie, at one point, you were downstairs, and you said, basically, go mess with my friends upstairs. And at that almost exact moment, one of the two guys upstairs got touched. I can't remember who was up there.
We were upstairs.
You talking about?
When I was tied up.
When you were tied up, you started feeling something on the right side of your face, right?
If anybody goes back to watch the live feeds, they'll see that as soon as Doogie said that, things started happening upstairs. It was like directly.
Right when you said that too, we were mapping that, and I said it's gone. It disappeared. Yeah. And then it came back.
It's like it went to do what he said to do and then came back.
Because we were talking about this thing being transient, and it's definitely that. Because it would be in that chair at one point in time. I was sitting on that couch, and I heard something sit in the chair. And as soon as he went over with the camera, it mapped out something sitting in the chair, which is absolutely insane.
I like that time and time again we're getting double confirmation on so many of these things. Yep. Brandon, what did you think sitting in the social media command center with me?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The first thing that really popped out actually wasn't visual. I was listening in onto Doogie and Porter. They entered the judge's office. I can't remember what you asked. You asked, is someone in here? And I heard a yes, a whisper.
Yeah.
Wow. And then later, I heard you guys were getting repeat and what other word?
We got a bunch. We got everything. It actually said my first. Like I was getting something over in the corner.
What room was that in?
The judge's room.
Judge's room.
And I was asking, who am I talking to? This, that, and then it said Stephen, which that's my first name.
Which I didn't even know.
And it spelled it out just like I do with a V instead of a PH.
Wow.
And at that time, something touched my hand and grabbed my jacket at the same time, and it said disturb.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This curtain over here, I could swear it looked like it was moving a little. Like, just staring at it. I don't know if it was my eyes playing tricks on me, but it looked like it was.
What room was that? That was this right here. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. And then the thing is when we were in here, I was using the SLS, and I've never had anything really physically interact the way something did tonight. And I'm sitting here trying to film the couch and Duke over there on the couch, get ready to do that. And something grabbed the SLS and just pulled it down. I almost pulled it out of my hand and folded it over. I mean, I've never had that happen before.
And you've been doing this a long time.
A long time. And that shocked me. I was tore up.
And he couldn't even get it back up. It was locked.
Yeah, it was locked.
It pulled it down. Wow. I seen it. It hurt it. It said, like then he's like, something just pulled this out of my hand, and then he couldn't get it to move back.
So it's 10 years. This is like the first time you've had something really try and
like that
remove the equipment from your hands.
It was almost as if it didn't understand what it was, and it didn't want to have anything to do with it. It was trying to keep us from seeing where it was going.
Well, one thing you guys talked about before tonight's episode was how physical this thing can get. So you're pretty confident you interacted with Nan.
Yeah, I think so.
I think there was. You guys also both heard the same thing because we were up in the room. And he's like, man, something feels like it's flying or went in my ear, and it happened to.
We heard it right down here.
No, it was like this. It was like something come up and was like right in my ear, like a.
Because I was standing right here.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was hearing it over here in this corner, and then you heard it over there at the chair.
I heard it over there, and then my ears started burning, like something had like fire to both my ears. which was absolutely insane.
This isn't a warm night.
No.
Yeah.
My hands are burning right now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Well, one thing I want to point out, if fans were really into this episode, and everybody was. In fact, we did not want this episode to end because everything was going crazy
Yep.
at the very end. If fans would like to investigate this particular building, the Rosemont Plantation, they can do it with you guys coming
That's
up
right.
soon.
We got one Saturday, January 12th, right here at Rosemont. If you want to sign up, I think we just put it up on the site today. So here's your chance to get in the air, just like us.
Yeah,
How
we
many
still
space?
have the rope upstairs.
We can tie you up.
How many spaces do you guys have? Do you know? For fans to join
For
in.
here?
Yeah, for January 12th.
Like 40 or 50, maybe?
40 or 50. So get to moving. That's not a lot of slots.
They go quick, very
And,
quick.
and if they want to do that, they can go to TennesseeWraithChasers.com.
Yep, or the Facebook page. Look for us, Tennessee Wraith Chasers on Facebook.
If you follow any of us on social media, we'll have it posted at some point.
Yeah, check our events on all of our pages. I post events on my page all the time too.
And now
Who wants to see this guy join in on the investigation?
I want to get in on this. I want to get in
Bring
on
you in.
this. I'm ready to be buried, whatever you need me for. Tied
Buried.
up.
Hey, there we go.
Tied up.
Hashtag more Jimmy.
Now, real quick, before we go, that's not the only place you guys are going. They can go all over
No.
to do stuff with you, but next week's Bell Witch. I'm excited about this. I know people